This video is to introduce VMek's latest product, the Abacus Flex. We call it the Flex because it's a flexible system designed to both fill bottles and pouches. The feature, the core of the machine is of course our counting technology, which is a vision-based counting technology, which does a great job with various solid dose types. And then we have our timing hopper, which is stepper driven, which fills a servo driven shaker. So it allows us to shake and dispense into a bottle, or also shake and dispense into a pouch. So we'll demonstrate both of those during this video. On one side, we have a very simple bottle filling system. So this bottle filling system is designed around a rotary table, so there's no conveyor needed. It's designed to be a small work cell for like small batches. But you could also, if you wanted to introduce a continuously running conveyor off an unscrambler, you could. But the empty bottles are put on here. We'd have your caps on top. It would fill. They would fill, then you can put your caps on and then move them on to the next part of the process. Then, with a one-touch changeover on the screen, you can switch over to run pouches. So what happens here is we have our timing hopper, which can release into the bottle, or this flipper arm would flip over, and then now the product will be directed into the pouch. So if we're running into the pouch, this side will be our recheck side, if we find a contaminant or a miscount. Or if we're running into the bottles, then this side would be our reject. So on the pouch side, we have our small 6-station pouching machine, capable of running pouches up to, say, 40 pouches a minute. We typically recommend around 30, but let's say it can do up to 40, 45. Here it's an all servo driven machine for all the major motion. And it has an excellent bag opening, also has an integrated zipper opener, and of course it opens the top and the bottom gusset. The fill station with both fill detection and bag open detection, and then various options on the way out. This one is also equipped with a hot stamp printer. So the system is designed to sit in a very, very small footprint. You could easily move this around the room with a pallet jack. You could just basically detach the rotary table, slide this away, and move the whole thing on a pallet jack. As far as getting material to the top of the system, we either have some stairs that you can just walk up and dump, or of course we sell various bucket elevators, depending on what the customer's needs are. So that's an introduction to it. So let's go ahead and run it for you. So the first product run will be filling bottles. So we're going to do a 10 count into these jars. Let's have a look. Here we're running about 50 bottles a minute or so. The top part of the machine is the same. We have our, we have the bypass in now, but we have a spot for the inline decupper, our power rate, of course, our chute where the product slides down. And this is where the machine starts to change. Typically, when we're filling bottles, we don't use a timing hopper because we like to fill right into the bottle. That way we can fill into a small opening. So we've, of course, integrated our shaking funnel to alleviate those issues. So it's not as effective into a real small opening, but we can shake for as long as needed to be able to fill. And then, of course, that shaking also is for the pouch machine as well. So here's the compact rotary turntable in action. As you can see, you have a nice area to unload the product. Here we're just reloading it. We're just rerunning the product over and One thing nice about the Abacus Plus Flex is the ease of changeover. So we just finished running bottles. We can leave the pack station in place and just change the recipe over to pouches. So here, that's as simple as getting a pouching recipe, hitting load, and then I'll press start, and you'll see that now it's primed to run into pouches. When we're filling bottles, we were filling on demand into the bottles, but here this requires an interlock signal from the pouching machine. So the first count is staged and waiting for the pouching machine to start. Okay, now the Abacus Plus Flex has been primed for running pouches. Recipe's been changed over. We have pouches in the machine, set to 25 pouches a minute. Let's see it in action. The shaker funnel, how it strings the product out so they don't get jammed up, even on small pouches. Of course, the important part, picking the pouch, placing it, and opening it, all critical. Here we're pulling the bottom gusset, popping the bottom gusset open, and also sitting an air blast down the port of it to really make sure it gets open. Product here, we have the ceiling turned off. Now that we're out of pouches, on the last one, now we're not getting a signal.